Well, I think as we're here at MIPIM, when we've got investors and developers from all around Europe, it's fascinating to see the confidence, the optimism this year, not just from the main markets of Germany, France, UK, but also the markets which have had a difficult few years, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Central Europe. And what we're finding in CORFAC is that as a group of independent, smaller, expert firms across Europe, Farebrother is the UK side of that, we are able to work with developers and investors and occupiers across Europe who are really looking to go into new markets this year. I think one of the problems for investors looking to get the returns they're seeking in London, Paris and the major federal cities of Germany is that it's very difficult to get new product at the moment. People in those markets that already own property are seeing rental growth, so they're happy to keep what they have. Developers are happy to sell what they've developed. And what we're finding is it's the new markets, it's Southern Europe, Central Europe, Northern Europe, the Nordics as well, which I think are going to be really interesting for developers and for investors this year. Within CORFAC, because we are independent companies who in each country can give independent advice, it's an advantage to some investors and developers and occupiers to work with a smaller, more personal team that can give them the personal, professional advice that they require. I think with regard to MIPIM 2015, there's no doubt it is full of optimism, like last year. I think one of the issues this year is going to be finding enough product in the key markets for transactions of major size to go through. It's clear already that on the NPL market, some of the big plays have already started happening, with Hercules being bought by Blackstone in Spain for 6 billion, a lot of major deals like that going through. But I think what we're finding this year is that there's a move towards newer markets where there's probably less competition, where there's probably better returns, but already within probably the 6 to 12 month period, Spain, Portugal, even Italy have seen a huge influx of interest and demand, both from the banks and from prime investors. That will continue. And I think for CORFAC, we're very optimistic that 2015 is going to be a special year as we build up our network across Europe.